take, but this is very important. This is the original. Take, but this is very important. This is the original. Yes, Dr. Alinda Manandhar. Yes, you can start now.
Okay. Hi, Samuel. I'm Dr. Alinda. I understand your 5-year-old son was came to the emergency department few days ago and was diagnosed with asthma. And I also understand today is a follow-up visit. So, do you have any concerns at all today?
Yes, doctor. My son's asthma has not been too bad. He
That's
has
good.
had one attack since he was diagnosed at the emergency department, and he
Right.
used the inhaler and the spacer that were given to him at the hospital, and it
Mm-hmm.
seemed to help his symptoms.
That's good. Okay. Then, right. So, okay. Can I ask few questions regarding his background? Can we start off with that?
Yes, doctor, definitely. Please go ahead.
Right. So, you said that he's been well managed with the treatments we've provided him. That's very good. So, is there any family history of asthma, like you or your wife or anyone suffering from asthma at family in family?
That's a good doubt and question. Yeah, let me see.
Hmm.
Of course, no one in my family has
No.
asthma or eczema, but
Okay.
I
Mm-hmm.
usually get mild hay fever in the summer, and no one, yeah, of course.
Okay. So, and does anyone smoke in home or, inside home?
To speak frankly, no one in my home smokes, and I usually
Okay.
keep it really clean. I
Sure.
think actually he has attacks after he has been running about outside.
Okay. You mean in cold weather or after?
Maybe, possibly.
Okay. Is it due to exposure in cold weather or after running or things like that? Have you noticed it?
Yeah, he runs outside. Maybe after coming inside, then he faces these problems. I think so.
Okay, right. So, according to what you said, I think it's possibly because of the physical activity he does, most possibly. And so, do you want to? It would be better if you know about this asthma condition. Do you know anything about asthma at all?
I actually do not know much, and I'm not sure what it is exactly. Can you please tell me, doctor?
Surely, I'll surely tell you about that. So, this is a condition where there is tightening or narrowing of the muscles in the airways, and there is some slight swelling or inflammation and excessive mucus production, which causes difficulty in breathing. So that's why we need to give him some medications right away when he's suffering from such symptoms. And as you've told that he has had one symptoms since he was one episode of such symptoms when you after he was admitted, and you gave the medications and that was working. That's very good thing to know. And what I would also like you to suggest is you should let the school teachers and school staff know that he's been suffering from asthma, and give the medic and to give the medications whenever he has such symptoms. Does that make sense?
That's, of course, actually very sound and reasonable. Thank you very
That
much, doctor. But
no problem at all.
I
Yeah.
find that this diagnosis really, it's
Mhm.
overwhelming, and I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to help my son manage his asthma.
Well, your concerns are totally understandable. If I were in your position, I would have had the same concerns. But let me tell you, asthma is a very common condition, and many children do have it. and they are well manageable with the medications that we have prescribed. You just need to identify the signs and symptoms of any attack and give him the medications right away when he's having them, he's showing such signs and symptoms. And with those medications, the prognosis is not very bad at all.
Yeah, I
Am I
feel
able
a
to
bit
make?
more reassured about managing my son's asthma now. Is there
Mhm.
anything else that I need to know, doctor?
Well, yeah, if you see such signs and symptoms, then do bring him to the hospital. After giving the medications, do bring him to the hospital to check his oxygen levels. And so we've created an asthma action plan. We'll give it to you as well, the leaflets. And yeah, so this is yeah, we'll give you the asthma management leaflet. And yeah, that would be all.
Yeah, that's really fine, doctor. Thank you very much. Okay, what is the next thing to do, doctor? Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Unmute, please. Right.
Inter-
Yeah. So, is there anything else? What is the next step?
so I need to summarize.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So to summarize today's visit, your child is having something called as asthma, and when he's showing signs and symptoms, you need to give him the treatment right away and bring him back to the hospital to check his oxygen levels. What you can also do is, you must do is, you have to let the school staff know about his condition and give him the medications with him while going to the school, and keep him away from the triggering factors, as I've mentioned earlier. And be don't be overly worried. I've seen such cases a lot, and with right management, they get better on time.
Yeah. Thank you very much, doctor. That's so
No
nice
problem
of
at
you.
all.
Yeah. So now let me give you some feedback regarding today's session. Right. Um. So
Like I said, when the camera is on, I'm overly conscious and then I cannot
don't
speak.
worry about that. Forget it. Even I have camera in front of me. So I am going live. There may be many problems. See, suddenly it gets stuck or something. It's okay. We have to learn to accept the face value of the situations. Correct? It's
Yeah.
okay. I'll tell you. I already told you. I'll give you another session also for normal practice. But this is real practice. If you can overcome this fear, that means you will definitely get A grade. Remember that. Okay. No need to worry about that. Okay.
Mhm.
Coming to the don't worry about anything. All these things in the regular process, it will go ahead. Move forward. Yeah. Uh, Now coming to the point. Yeah, I even forget that you are there. I even forget that anything. I even forget whether it is fan is removed. I don't forget it. I don't remember anything at all. So like that, you have to. This is called emancipation. Emancipation is a very special quality. Means liberating yourself from everything else. What is, and what is not. We have to. Computer, camera, and everything is not our problem. I am there, and you are there. That's all. Our problem is speaking. That's it. So that so emancipate yourself from everything else. Everything else. That's
Mhm.
very clear. Okay. So the first thing, yeah, of course, you are quite fluent. First, let us go with the positive things. You are quite fluent. You have no problem at all. The only problem with you is you think that you might have a problem. So forget about anything else and do your just. Whatever is okay for you, you can do. Right. The next one. See, for example, I am having a sip of it's life. What people may think. What people may think, I am least bothered. There may be thousands of people seeing those things. I'm least bothered. I'm bothered only about you because you are my subject. Your result is important for me. So I don't mind. I'm natural. I'm natural. I'm not
Mhm.
artificial. I am being natural because I'm going on speaking, speaking, speaking. My tongue will get dried up. From a long time, I'll be speaking something or taking something or sessions and going continuously speaking. So in between, I feel that my tongue is dry. So I just to have. So it doesn't matter what others think about us. It doesn't matter what is going on in the background. It doesn't matter. Anything will not matter for us. What is our duty? We are doing a speaking session.
Mhm.
That's it. Done.
Okay.
So that fear we have to. In the beginning, I used to face a lot of fear. What will happen? This one, sudden. I got used to it. I got used to it.
Mhm.
But now I am here to manage everything. So you can relax because your dad is here. Remember that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So there may be devils outside. There may be devils
Mhm.
outside. What are those devils? Fear, tension, worry. So when you go, for example, in the dark, there may be a devil there. People think like that. They're scared, especially in the Eastern countries. We have
Mhm.
some myths of devils. So people are scared. Small children are scared. But especially when they go out with a dad, they trust dad. Finished. They think that
Mhm.
dad is strong. No devil will come because dad is there. That's all. I'm here. I'll manage everything. You carry on. You do it. Okay? Right.
Okay.
So fluency is very fine. Fluency is excellent. You're doing excellently well. No doubt regarding that. Then accuracy. I can tell you, you are one of the best students I ever had. Yeah, I can
Thank
count
you,
on
sir.
I can count on my fingers. Okay, so you are one because this I'm saying you because of your obedience. You're just obedient. I said, okay, forget it. You did not say no, no, sir, no, sir. You did not say. You said, okay. You told when I have some problem with the camera, I have something. Otherwise, also there is camera. If it is not YouTube, also there is camera. You have to see me and I have to see you. Correct?
Mhm.
Only the thing is, it is going to YouTube. That's the difference. Otherwise, also you are with me. Your camera is there, and my camera is there. Both are working.
Mhm.
So it's natural. So only that. Oh, it's going online. That is your fear. I know that one. Otherwise, yesterday you have done very well. No problem regarding that. Now, the next thing is accuracy. I have no doubt regarding your accuracy. Rarely you commit mistakes. Rarely. Okay. Rarely you commit mistakes. For example, in all your speech, there may be, if I scrutinize very carefully, I'm a human being, I'm not a computer, so immediately catch your words. Okay. So, one or two in the full 5 minutes, yeah, definitely they will be there. Okay. Maybe four or five also. That's not a problem because it's going beyond 10, there's a problem. Okay. So that's okay. And those mistakes are also not that serious. So no problem with that. If it is serious, then definitely I'll tell you. The next one, vocabulary. Yes, you're doing well with vocabulary, but of course you can learn better vocabulary and you can use them on a daily basis. Next one, pronunciation. I do not have a problem with your pronunciation either, because of course it's definitely not equal to native language speaker, but
Mhm.
of course it is better than Nepali speaker. Yes. because you have been in the UK, you have been in the, you are in Australia, you were there in UK, so that's it. Everything is modified a lot extent. So better, better, definitely. Right. Next one is grammar. Now, what is this grammar? Grammar is the glamour of English language. Now, how are you connecting two different thoughts into one complex vision with clarity is of utmost importance. Now, you could have said like this: based on all the information you have provided, I come to a conclusion that, okay, you said no one in your family has asthma or eczema, and
Mhm.
nobody smokes, and you keep your all this information. After gathering all this information, okay, but still you are saying it is asthma, right?
Mhm.
So, this is asthma, and you need not worry because this is quite common. This is quite common, and it is manageable. The only thing that you must do is you have to, yeah. So you are going to reassure him. What is this reassurance? What do you mean by reassurance? Reassurance means comforting the patient. Many people say like this: I reassure you that nothing will happen. I reassure you, you are in safe hands. I reassure you, this is quite common. I reassure you, it's okay. What is this reassurance? Many people do not know what is this reassurance. Now I'll show you the meaning of reassurance. You should know that. Do you know the meaning of reassurance, Dr. Alinda Manandhar?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what is the meaning of reassurance?
Uh, to I know the meaning, but uh,
Yeah, fine. Okay.
to
Let us,
make the other, yeah.
you're not very clear in that, right? Okay, no problem. You know, but you cannot tell. It's okay. So now let us see here. What is reassurance? Cambridge
To
Dictionary.
assure someone that there is nothing to worry about,
No, no,
or
no,
it's
no, 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 no. It is C2 vocabulary. You see here. C2 vocabulary means very powerful word. It's not a word, it's a conglomeration of actions. You are going to give words of advice. Number one, you are going to give words to comfort.
Mhm,
And these words, they are intended to make someone feel less worried. So you are offering advice, you are giving comfort, and you are making him feel less worried. You are reducing his tension. You are making him cool and pacified and compassed. You understand now? Reassurance, one
mhm.
word is equal to, you see here, one word reassurance is equal to how many words? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One word is equal to 12 words. That means so powerful is this word. So you have to give words of advice. Number one, first step is you have to give words of advice. So what are the words of advice? This is
Manageable.
problem. You
Mhm,
can manage this problem. You have to take these medications. You have
mhm,
to avoid these things because of this asthma,
mhm,
like cool drinks, ice creams, chocolate, or something like that. So then next one, uh, you should regularly take the medication which is given. And because he's a child, it is your duty as a mother to take the responsibility and train the child on a daily basis and make sure that he follows all these things. So this is words of advice. Number one,
mhm,
there's words of comfort. Second step. Second step is words of comfort. What are words of comfort? Now let me tell you. 3 or 4 people out of every 100 has this problem, or 1% out of every 100 has this problem, or 5 to 10 people out of every 1,000 has this problem, or 1 out of 100 has this problem. That means 10 in 1,000. So 1% of people, children, have this problem. Right. The next one. So your son is not the only person who is facing this problem. It is quite natural among children. And it's not an exceptional problem. Yeah, of course, it can be managed. The condition can be managed well. It's not a serious problem. If so many people are facing this problem and they are able to manage this condition and they're leading a normal life, so why not your son? So if your son also takes the medication regularly and follows the rules and regulations and implements the suggestions and the doctor, then definitely he too can manage well without any complication. Like any other individual, he can lead a healthy and normal life. Oh, the only difference is taking medications and refraining from consuming those things which are
Advised not to.
prohibited or ignored, or problem to his condition. So you are in safe hands. We are there to suggest you. We'll train you in every possible way. And whenever there is a problem, you can contact us and we are ready to support you. These are words of comfort. I am there for you. We are there for you. The hospital, the doctor will give you every suggestion which is important, because
Mm-hmm.
you are of prime importance. Your son is very important for us. His health and welfare is our fundamental responsibility, and we leave no stone unturned to safeguard his health in every circumstance, under all circumstances. So this is comforting. We are there. Comforter. I'm there. I'm there. You're saying, you told, I am afraid, I'm scared of this video. I'm there. I was comforting you. I'm giving you reassurance. I'm giving you reassurance. So I gave you advice, why it is important. I reassured you that nothing is going to happen, no problem. Only you and I, no, don't bother about other. Everyone else is doing. So why not you? Even nurses are doing. Youngsters are doing. Okay, those who never left their village also are doing. So you have crossed the rivers and seas. You flew in the skies and you went to UK. You went to Australia, and still you fear there is no need. When all the people can do, then why not you? I gave you reassurance. Now, and I'm making you feel less worried. Okay, if any mistakes are there, okay, we'll learn. No problem. Take it easy. Forget
Mm-hmm.
everything. So I'm making you less worried. Earlier, you were very much worried in the beginning, but afterwards, now you are becoming less worried. After 3 or 4 sessions, you'll be totally ignoring everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what is reassurance? First one is providing advice. Second one is offering comfort, giving comfort, comforting the patient, pacifying, removing his tension, and then make someone feel less worried. Then you can say how you can make someone feel less worried. If I were in your place, and if I am an ordinary person like you, and if I have asthma, I will also fear the same. If my child has asthma, I'm also a mother. I'm also a normal human being. So I will also react in the same way as how you are reacting now. There is no much difference. But believe me, now I'm making you feel somewhat less worried. Believe me, believe me, I'm a nurse. I've seen number of mothers bringing their children and managing very efficiently, because you're the first time you're noticing this one. First time you heard about asthma, you're panicked. but you will get used to these things. When I treated the first patient, I also was in confusion. I did not know how I will explain. But now, after these 10 years of experience as a nurse, okay, I
Mm-hmm.
am telling you, forget everything. Ease yourself. You can manage it effectively. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
When I was telling you, I also told when I was initially taking the YouTube videos or all these things, I was scared. What will people think? What will this? What is? I don't even bother now. You understand now?
Mm-hmm.
I told you, right?
Yeah.
I told you. So this is what it is. So no need to worry. So everything is fine. Then next one. So that is grammar. So you have to join these sentences. Now I have already given you number of sentences. You go to the YouTube, note down them. If I don't record there, then again you will lose everything. You will not get anything. Now you can go there. Everyone will get these many sentences I have given you. So
Mm-hmm.
what is reassurance? How to reassure the patient? I gave you. Go there, write down everything. Otherwise, you can go there and you can see the text will be typed and kept there. Okay. You
Mm-hmm.
can select there. If you can select the words, automatically they will come and you can use them. Okay. You can
Okay.
use those texts directly and you can regularly you can use this. See, words of comfort. Okay. And reassurance. So first of all, advice. Give advice. What you have to do, what you have to do, what you have to do. Then next, comfort them. Okay. And reduce their worry. If I were in your place, I would have reacted in the similar way. There is no excuse for this. I'm a human being and I'm an ordinary mother. So definitely I would react in the same way. Even as a nurse, if something happens to me, even now also I will react. But the thing is, I'm a nurse. I've treated so many children who had who have asthma. I have explained all these things to every mother. Earlier in the beginning, I did not know what to do, how to explain. But now, after so many years of experience, I'm telling you, trust me, nothing is going to happen. You're in safe hands. If anything is there, we are there to deal with every possible situation. Slowly but steadily, you'll get used to this situation and you can manage 100%. See these sentences I've already given you. Now also I'm repeating the sum. But
Mm-hmm.
same words will not come. Something different will come. So you can use it. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
So every speaking session, I'll give you 2 points like this one. Now tell me about your feedback. What did you learn today?
Mm. I learned some vocabularies, and I learned how to give reassurance. Like, yeah,
So when I asked you what is reassurance, you could not tell. Now you know what is reassurance, correct?
yeah,
First one is give words of comfort, then make him give words of advise him. And second one is comfort him, then reduce his pain. So 3 steps you have to do there. Just by saying the word, I reassure you, you're not going to gain anything. Is that clear?
okay.
That's it. So that's the end of the speaking session. And if any doctors are interested, so you can join these sessions and you can benefit like how Alinda Manandhar has benefited and she's improving a lot. I want every one of you to practice like this, but for that you can subscribe, you can you can take the admission on a regular basis and you can join our team. Yes.